Please don't forget subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to get notified of new daily videos.
I was having a pretty good Saturday morning, finally tackling the wobbly bookshelf in my home office. I needed some very specific, extra-long carriage bolts and locking washers that my local hardware store, Handy Depot, was usually good for. I'd even put on an old, comfy navy blue polo shirt, my usual DIY attire, because I knew I'd be wrestling with tools later. As I navigated the cavernous aisles, specifically the fasteners section, my phone buzzed with a text from my friend Kara about brunch plans. I paused, leaning against a towering shelf of obscure pipe fittings, to reply. That's when she appeared. A woman, probably in her late 50s, impeccably dressed in a vibrant fuchsia blazer and pearl earrings, stomped up to me. Her face was already set in a grimace. "Excuse me," she snapped, her voice cutting through the soft hum of the store. "I've been waiting for ages. Are you just going to stand there texting all day, or are you going to help a customer?" She gestured impatiently to a list clutched in her hand. "I need help finding the specialized hexagonal flange nuts for a 1980s German washing machine. Do you even know what that is?" I blinked, genuinely surprised. "Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am," I began, trying to be polite, "but I don't actually work here. I'm just a customer looking for some bolts myself." I gestured vaguely at my phone and then to the bolts I was trying to find. Her eyes narrowed and a vein in her temple began to throb. "Don't you dare try that with me," she hissed, stepping closer. "You're wearing a blue shirt just like all the other staff, and you're leaning against a shelf. That's exactly what you people do when you're trying to avoid helping someone." "No, really," I insisted, a wave of confusion washing over me. "This is just my own shirt. It's not a uniform. I'm just trying to find some hardware." I even pointed to the small, embroidered logo of my actual company, a tiny, discreet Tech Solutions Inc., on the sleeve, which was clearly not Handy Depot. She scoffed, a truly contemptuous sound. "Oh, now you're going to lie about your company? Look, I saw you ignoring me from 2 aisles over. Just because you don't want to deal with a complicated request doesn't mean you can pretend you don't work here. Now, are you going to lead me to the German washing machine parts, or do I need to speak to your manager about your appalling customer service and blatant insubordination?" My frustration began to bubble up. I am not an employee here. There's no manager to speak to about me because I'm buying things, not selling them. She threw her hands up dramatically. "This is precisely why I hate shopping here. The staff is so unhelpful and rude. I'm going to make sure you're fired. What's your name, young lady? Give me your employee ID." "I don't have an employee ID," I said, my voice rising slightly. "My name is. It doesn't matter because I don't work for Handy Depot." Just as I was about to really lose my cool, a voice boomed from behind the fuchsia blazer lady. "Is there a problem here, ma'am?" It was Dean, the store manager, a burly man with a neatly trimmed beard, wearing a proper Handy Depot vest over his blue polo. He'd obviously heard the commotion. The woman spun around, her face instantly shifting from furious to self-righteous. "Finally, a real employee. Yes, there's a huge problem. This young lady," she pointed an accusatory finger at me, "has been absolutely useless. Refusing to help, lying about not working here, and just being incredibly disrespectful." Dean looked at me, then back at her, a quizzical expression on his face. "Ma'am, I assure you this is a customer. I've seen her in here before. She's not one of our staff members." The fuchsia blazer lady's jaw dropped. "What? That's impossible. She's wearing blue. She was leaning. She was texting." Dean sighed, rubbing his temples. "Ma'am, many people wear blue shirts, and our staff wear vests specifically so there's no confusion. Our actual staff are wearing these." He patted his own vest. "This lady is a customer just trying to shop in peace." He then turned to me. "I'm really sorry about this, ma'am. Are you okay?" I just nodded, a bit stunned by the sudden turn. The fuchsia blazer lady, finally realizing the futility of her argument, looked mortified for about half a second before her face hardened again. "Well, this is just unacceptable. You people clearly don't know how to run a proper establishment." She huffed, snatched her list, and stalked off towards the exit, muttering about taking her business elsewhere. I just stood there, still clutching my phone, utterly bewildered. The sheer audacity and stubborn refusal to believe me was beyond anything I'd ever experienced.
If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button to like it. And please do subscribe to support the channel.